Hello again and welcome back. I've just arrived at Auburn Ferry Terminal. Ferry's just on its way now. Bit of a saga this today, my god. Picked Avenue up earlier and then we were driving basically from Dumfries and Galloway up to Auburn to get the ferry, which we booked on at 6 o'clock. But there was a road traffic accident at the side of Loch Lomond, so we delayed 2 hours, so we actually missed our ferry. But once we got moving again, we made it here in time for the 8 PM ferry, yeah, which is just this little one, so we managed to get on that. So nothing booked, so when we get to the other side, I don't know what we're going to do, but as usual we just make it up as we go along. Yeah, so at least we're on. We thought we might have lost today, and we thought we might have been camping somewhere around here tonight and then trying to get another ferry tomorrow, because all the ferries tomorrow are booked up until 6 PM at night. So it's you know, it's a busy period. It's the middle of summer, isn't it? Anyway, I'll get back to the car and we'll get on this ferry. We're boarding at 7:30. See you in a bit. Look at that, I've just lost my sandwich to the seagulls. Just put it down there. We took it. That's my tea. Sean was supposed to be watching it, but not taking any notice. So today just gets worse and worse. I've missed the blooming ferry. Seagulls have eaten my tea. I'm gonna have to survive on a couple of chocolate biscuits. Well, not even chocolate biscuits, normal digestives. But the ferry that I said was our ferry, I got that wrong. That was going to the little island Lismore there. Our ferry is this one. So we're in the standby queue just behind that camper, and we'll just need to move around to this queue here if we can get on. As I said, we're in the standby queue, so if there's any spaces left, we get first refusal because we're first in the standby queue. Yeah, there's the ferry. 10 minutes we should be boarding, hopefully. So we're just in the standby queue now. Hopefully we'll be able to get on, but we won't know until I guess to give people a bit longer to arrive, and then if people don't arrive we can get on. We're at least first in the queue. We're on!
We're on! Woo!
Sean's leading the way. So we've made it on the ferry at last. It's quite a posh ferry. It's only small, but look at that. Quite posh. Beautiful night as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think it takes about 50 minutes this crossing. Not too long. So we should get there just before 9.
Buoys, all of which can be manually launched or will float free automatically if required. If instructed, a crew member
Charge
we remind you that smoking is prohibited on the
everything I forgot to charge
exception of
before
the designated smoker.
So I don't know if I've mentioned that we're actually heading to the Isle of Mull, but it's always the same when you get on a ferry. Everyone puts the car on, then switches the car alarms on, locks the doors, and then as soon as the ferry starts moving, all the alarms go off. So I just leave mine open. Car deck's usually locked anyway, so it's safe enough. Never had a problem. What a night. So we're just heading into Craigview now on the Isle of Mull, and as I said earlier, we've got nothing booked, so we're just going to have to make it up as we go along when we get to the other side. But sunset, what a beautiful night it is. It's It's going to be about 9 o'clock by the time we get there. But yeah, I'm sure we'll sort something out. Well, I hope we will anyway. I think we've got about an hour's drive to a campsite, so that campsite shuts at 10 o'clock. So we'll just do what we can. If we can't get a campsite, we'll have to just get something at the side of the road. Well, good morning. It was just 10 o'clock when we all arrived last night, right at the end of, where are we, Mull, looking out onto Iona, which is over there, and by the time I got the tent pitched up and everything sorted out, it must have been about 11 o'clock. So, oh, Sean's there. He woke up quite early this morning. Yeah, so we just sort of got settled in the tent last night, and I've been travelling since 8:30. 350 miles I think I've done yesterday. But yeah, we're here anyway, and it's not really our thing, but I mean, it's a beautiful place. It's just really busy campsite. Tent's there, we've got the Berghaus tent again. This is exactly what I got it for. So it's great. But look at that. Beautiful it is. So we don't know what plans are for today. We're probably going to have maybe a mooch around this area, maybe not, I don't know, I really don't know. The main thing is that we're here and we got a chance to just chill out, have a bit of rest after yesterday. But the forecast, what is it today? It's Thursday today. The forecast from Friday night is really bad. So again, we're just going to make it up as we go along. We'll probably get off the island on Friday back to the mainland, because if we don't, the ferries might be off due to the weather. Anyway, so I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on where we are and what we're up to. See you in a bit. Okay, it's 10 o'clock and we're all packed up now. Nice and tidy, and just going to get that in the roof box. I've got a new, well, it's not a new, we've got it second hand. That roof box, just because it gives us so much more space in the car, it's great that. So I can put all that stuff up top in the roof box and have a bit more room inside the car. But not really decided what we're going to do now, but we won't be here tonight, that's for sure. We'll just head off over that way and just see where the mood takes us. But it is beautiful, look at that. Just way too busy for us. So maybe we can find something a bit quieter. Anyway, we'll see what we can come up with. So we decided just to have a bit of a drive out, heading back north from the island, not far from where we've been camped last night, and just heading down to this beach down there. It looks beautiful. Look at all these geese though. The field is absolutely full of Canada geese, I think. Yeah. So we'll carry on down to the beach. So we just made it down to the beach. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're looking out there, if you can see it straight across there, that's the Paps of Jura on the Isle of Jura. Tell you what, this wind's picking up though. It must be 20 miles an hour that. Some guy, is it kite surfing there? Yeah, really cool. That wind's definitely picking up. And I wonder what it's like on the summit. I bet it's windy. I think the forecast for tonight is like 30 mile an hour winds, 50 mile an hour gusts, so it's windy. But beautiful that.
awesome, that. Hey, Sean! Aye! Shawnee boy!
So last time I saw you guys, we were just packing up from the campsite and leaving there. That was this morning. And since then, we've just been driving around Mull, really, just sort of sightseeing and checking out the views of mountains. We can't really get up any summits, it wouldn't be wise. So we're doing a beach camp again, round by the beaches. And Mull is one, Mull Beach I think it is. It's one we spotted on Google Earth. So yeah, so we're going to have a look at that and hopefully get pitched up down there somewhere and have a night there. Looks really nice on Google Earth and it's a stunning day. It's about 23 degrees. Winds are supposed to be quite gusty tonight, so I brought that Berghaus again, so see how it fares. Anyway, let's go. So we're just getting to the beach now and start looking for somewhere to pitch. But Evanier's rucksack, well, sorry, Evanier's Achilles is really playing up, so I'm carrying both rucksacks. Well, what do you think? Just looking across there to the Isle of Mull, and Egg is just on the right, and right in between it in the distance, a bit hazy, is Skye. Just come up against the first obstacle. We need to get across this. Oh, spotted some stepping stones. I just have to take my shoes off, shoes and socks off. Now the stepping stones weren't an option, so yeah, shoes and socks off time I think. Go. Shoes and socks off, wet feet, off we go. Oh, that's actually quite hot.
We're going to swim later. Oh. Oh, that's nice for my Achilles. Oh, I might just stand in there for a while. Yeah.
So it's 7 o'clock now, just got pitched up. Look at that. Not bad. Cliffs over there, beach over there. Old Berghaus looking good. Might get a bit windy tonight, so we'll see how it handles that. But yeah, it's done alright so far. I'm really pleased with that tent. And this is the sort of thing I got it for. Just, you know, we've walked probably half an hour, mile from the car, so it's an easy enough walk. We might go for a swim down there later. That'd be nice. The sunset is out towards the little small islands there, so that should be beautiful watching that. And I've just noticed as well, I don't know if you can see it, that's Isle of Mull lighthouse, and it's the most westerly point in Britain, I think. You correct me if I'm wrong on that. And then, as I pointed out before, you've got Rum there, very faintly you can see Skye, and then just across it's Egg, and the lighthouse Isle of Mull just in front of that. Right, so I'm going to get a brew on and have a bit of a chill. I think now I've got the tent up. See you in a bit. I wanted to tell you about this new stove I've got as well, this OEX. I picked it up last week. I saw Paul Meston did a review on it, and I thought it looked interesting. And the reason I looked into it was I've had a jet boil zip, and I've had it since I first started camping. It's been absolutely brilliant. The zip's just a little one. It's all I need. I only boil water. But I recently lost the lid, and I tried to find the lid everywhere. I couldn't find them online or anything. So I saw Paul Meston's review of this one, and there's the new zip. I paid about 65 quid for it when I first started camping about 6 years ago. The new one, I think it's essentially the same thing. It's 100 quid. 100 quid. So I thought, I'm going to try that after seeing Paul's review. 45 quid. And I tell you what, I think it's actually better than the jet boil zip. It seems to boil it quicker, and it in the wind it's been no problem at all. So I think it's better than 45 quid as opposed to 100 quid for the zip. No brainer really. I mean, I'll see how long, I don't know about the build quality, I'll see how long it lasts, but first impressions are really good. Yeah, I think the capacity of this OEX one's slightly smaller. I think it's about 600ml capacity, but it's all I need. So time will tell how good it is, but it's got a little igniter on as well, which I've never had before. I'm used to flicking a lighter. This has got a little igniter on it as well, so it's, I mean, 45 quid, I think it's great, but just have to see how long it lasts. Yeah, so I just thought I'd tell you about it. I'm not sponsored or anything, I'm just bought it with my own money. I don't get sent anything like that. So I just wanted to tell you guys about it, that's all.
Enjoying that, Sean? I know. Okay.
good morning. It's 9 o'clock now, and it's got windy. It's, what is it? Just measured 20 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour gusts. See the grass blowing around. It's still a lovely morning, but not as nice as it was yesterday. It's sort of clouding over. Can't complain though, it's still dry. And great views. Even better views today. It's not as hazy out towards Rum, Skye and Egg. Been a good night in the tent though, no problems at all. That wind's got up and I think it's been about this for most of the night, but it's been fine. I've just got my little stove on. Just there, the OEX, just boiling some water for breakfast. Yeah, so not sure what we're going to do. I think we're going to head for the ferry this morning. Well, not this morning, we'll probably just bum around for a bit, and we're going to get the ferry back to the mainland later this afternoon. But the weather's supposed to be okay all day, which is good, so I want to make the most of that before heading back. And tonight, who knows where we'll end up, but it's probably going to be wet. Tomorrow's certainly going to be wet, really wet. Right, let's get this breakfast on. Just going to take you down to the shoreline, just show you what it's like. Tent's up there. Look at the colour of that water now the sun comes out. With the tide being out a bit as well, it's revealed all the seaweed. It's a beautiful colour. Look at that. Just found this private beach area, look at this. See how far the tide comes in when it does. Look at that. Brilliant that. Oh, there's another beach there.
Tent away now.
Just got to work out how to get back across again now. Without taking his shoes off, hopefully. Look at that. The sheep have already found a use for the solar panels. So I just got back to the car now. You can see how windy it is, the trees blowing around, and where we're going to go next, I'm not sure. I think the first place we're going to go to is a coffee shop, because they're few and far between around here, but we did see one 10 minutes ago down there, so we'll go and get a coffee and then we'll head for Tobermory, I think. Let's go. So we've been watching the weather and we've decided to head for the Isle of Mull Peninsula. I pointed out the lighthouse last night. We've just got to Tobermory, which is there, and we're in line for the ferry. We've just arrived, so we'll depart at 4 o'clock, it's about 10 to 4 now, and head over to Isle of Mull. The weather looks okay actually. Hopefully they got the forecast right, but across there looks pretty good. So again, we're weather chasing, which is luck. So we made it onto the ferry. I'm not sure how long this crossing is, maybe 15 minutes, something like that. There's Sean, we left him in the car. Don't think he could be trusted wandering around up here. Heading into Kilcullen now, I think it is. It's there. And once we get off the boat, I think we're heading for Salmon Bay. It's a beach, beautiful beach out there. I've been before actually, on the Isle of Mull Peninsula. So yeah, looking forward to that. It shouldn't take us too long. The drive's probably half an hour, something like that. Then we've got to find somewhere to pitch. As usual, we're just making up as we go. Following the weather, and so far it's been dry, which is good. Right, get back to the car. Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock. We've finally got pitched up. Not bad though, worth it in the end. We went to what was that beach called? Sannon Beach or something, I can't remember now. Not Sennon, that's down in Cornwall. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. I'll put some drone footage into that. Absolutely beautiful. Had a swim in there, but there's signs up everywhere. No camping, no parking, no fires, no, just signed to death. So we weren't camping there, that's for sure. Even though we don't cause any problems at all, but we just didn't do it. So we've just driven another hour from there back along the south side of the Isle of Mull Peninsula. We're looking over Loch Sunart, and here it is. Beach down there that we might have a look at in the morning. But not bad, eh? Not bad. Although I think when it goes dark tonight, we're supposed to be getting a bit of weather, rain. The winds are really strong now up there, but it's a bit more sheltered down here. But yeah, we're supposed to get some weather tonight, and I think maybe by 8 AM tomorrow, hopefully it'll pass through. We just have to see what we get. And then tomorrow we need to start heading back south tomorrow. Not sure how far we'll get, maybe Glencoe, somewhere around there, and then home on, what day is it? It's Friday today. Home on Sunday, yeah. Yeah, so it's great, this. Still great. Pretty much on an edge with views down there. Really interesting, those mountains there, the hills, I don't know what they are, all the sort of sculptured out. Really interesting. But there was midge coming around earlier, but that wind's picked up, which has helped the midge, so yeah, I think we'll be alright. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock now. I haven't really stopped most of today, just driving round and having a swim and all that. So got here about an hour ago and finally got pitched up, so I'm ready for something to eat now. Right, see you in a bit. So we've been driving round from Isle of Mull this morning and spent a bit of time in Fort William, got some lunch, something to eat, had a bit of a mooch about, and then we're wondering where we're going to spend tonight. It's a bit gloomy, but it's still beautiful. And we've decided to go down Glenetiv. Now this is a really popular place, especially in summer, but it's pretty quiet, probably because of the weather. And we've managed to find a decent pitch next to the river. It's a bit boggy, as you can see, but I'll just show you. Pitch. Pretty atmospheric. So the rain's been on and off. Managed to get the tent pitched up while it was off. There's a bit of spit in the air now, so I'm going to get the stuff inside the tent. See the bin bag there? That's where I've got keeping most of my stuff dry. I'll drag that inside of the tent in a minute when I've spoken to you guys. And yeah, it's pretty good. Forecast for tonight is a lot of rain, but then tomorrow morning it's supposed to clear up. So fingers crossed for that, and we'll have a nice morning hopefully. Not bad, eh? But I'll get stuff inside the tent and I'll see you in a bit. So we're just having a chill out, got the chairs out. My god, proper camping this, eh? Look at these midges. Coming, I thought, I was hoping that this breeze would keep them away, but the breeze has stopped, so someone's nicked my midge net. Got some of that smidge stuff, but I haven't used it yet. Probably will do. Not a bad spot though, eh? Apart from the midges. I'm looking that way. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, yeah, so we're just chilling out. Probably get a bit of rain later in this forecast tonight, but as I said, brightening up in the morning. Look at that. At some point, I will get dragged into that, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, I always do. Can't escape it. Blue sky there. It's waterfalls coming down the side. It's really fun. Right, I shall leave you there. These midges. Well, good morning, and it's a pretty beautiful morning as well. Sun's just come out. Look at that. Looks like we're ending in there soon, but we had a visitor in the night. I'll show you. See the debris there, and when I had a look, a little mouse has been in. I actually saw it this morning. It's eating some of my Lindor chocolate bar, some of my crisps. It's left my tuna sandwiches, so that's good. Mustn't like them. Yeah, so I had that running round. I've bagged everything up now, so and I've left that one open, so if it comes back up, it'll go straight into that. But yeah, it's been okay. Anyway, I'm going to have a wash now in the river, I think.